Kumari from team 50. Let me introduce about my team members. Vasant Kumari, Priyanka, Tulasi, Rajkumari and Madhuri. Today we are here presenting about my project. My project is AI Hindi Learning Chatbot. This is the overview of my project. Brief intro of my project. My project is designed to difficult, effective and interactive learning for Hindi users with the use of artificial intelligence. The main aim of my project is to make Hindi learning is easier and more engaging. Some traditional methods like books and classes are often boring and it is very lazy and lack of speaking and practicing. So we are developed AI powered chatbot to overcome this issue. So this AI chatbot can be used as mostly is used as Hindi learning. The Hindi learners are more practicing real conversation of this chatbot. It is very useful and it is track the progress and instant feedback to get the instant feedbacks of my project. So let me pass to Priyanka.
When my project objectives, they are it's provide interactive chatbot Hindi conservation and it integrates voice recognition like text and speech, and it is used for vocabulary and grammar to conduct the quizzes. It is frequently speaking, practicing and immediate feedback also. Next proposal solutions. In Metterian Hindi chatbots uses natural conversations like it utilizes a powerful GPT to model natural general language and multimodal input. It interacts like chatbot through both text and voice commands. Audio feedback, it provides replace both text and speech, aiding like listening comprehension. I pass to next.
My name is Tulasi and my topic is workflow. Workflow is all about how the project is going. First of all, this project is about a user wants to learn Hindi. So he needs some support, backend support to learn Hindi. So for that purpose, we use a chatbot. We create a chatbot that translates his user mother tongue to Hindi. So first of all, we need to give user input to the ChatGPT, right? That chatbot we have created. So that user inputs, there are two types. First is text to speech and speech to text. So there are two types of options to give input to the chatbot. So if user gives that one of the type, that chatbot takes input from user, then the chatbot converts into Hindi, so translates into language. So for suppose learners wants to type like मुझे हिंदी सीखनी है, so he wants to learn Hindi. So whenever he types or speaks that sentence, then GPT translates into language. Then it converts into Hindi language. Then that user needs to practice, and then speech is converted to text, right? Whenever user gives the input into speech, then converted into text. Yes, then the text is processed in the backend and using Google Speech. Then GPT generates an Hindi reply. बहुत अच्छा. Then reply output is generated into text. If learner wants to listen, it's generated into text to speech. Then the chatbot also make quizzes and practice tests for that user. Then he can learn easily through that. And then for databases, in this chatbot we use database to store the user data for his learning progress. This way we can progress the workflow like this: user input, speech to text, and replies in the same as speech to text, text to speech, and we use GPT here to develop our model, and for our user learning modules and practice quiz models, ATS and text to speech and speaking practice. To store that user data, we use the database. That's it. Thank you.
Tools and technologies. This project built as using Python and GPT-2 along with speech recognition like Google Speech Recognition Whisper. It's like speech to text, text to speech recognition. User interface using Flask or Streamline. Database SQL like or Firebase managing the data. Next one is applications and challenges. Applications and challenges. Students and self-learning is very using to this platform Hindi. Education, institutional, online platforms, speech to and language to training. Easy to convert to English to Hindi, Hindi to Telugu, or anywhere. Is Telugu or give translate to Hindi. I continue with next image. AI learning Hindi chatbot uses Hindi speakers to use learning Hindi, speaking Hindi, and grammatical skills, and also this is very useful for Hindi learners. That's all about my project, and we are planning to improve it with more features. Thank you.